You're not terrible at doing wheelies, you just have the wrong tire. We've had a lot of you guys commenting, messaging, writing in, asking us, what's the best tire for doing wheelies? In today's video, we're gonna show you the different tires that come on the bike and the different tires that you can upgrade to and the purposes of each tire. So let's get into it. These tires right here in front of me are a 19-inch diameter, and that's most common on these eMoto bikes. The original Sur-Ron, the Talaria, and a lot of the others came with a 19-inch CST tire. It's a decent tire for the price. The reason why is it's got lugs that are staggered and will do decent in the dirt, but if you can see, the lugs are really not that deep, and on the edges, they're spaced far apart. So it's not a great tire for doing wheelies because there's not a lot of surface area, and it just doesn't roll as smooth as some of the other dual sport tires, trials tires that will give you the spacing that you need. But a lot of you want to get the most out of your stock tires before changing them. And you'll notice as you start to wear these lugs out, your bike's gonna be more predictable. Either the front end's gonna wash out, or when you hit the throttle, your back end's gonna slide out from under you. That's when it's time to change your tire. And then you can decide, do I wanna replace it with a stock tire, or do I wanna upgrade to an aftermarket tire, and what's my riding style? So let's show you those different tires. The first category we're going to talk about is the best tire for wheelies. This is a Shinko 244. It comes in a bunch of different sizes. You can find the different sizes on our website, but this is a 19-inch tire, which will fit your stock size wheels. If you're wanting to change to a different size tire, you do have to buy an aftermarket wheel set. But if you don't want to change tire sizes or wheel sizes, you can buy this size and it fits right on your bike. So the reason why this is one of the best tires for wheelies, as you can see, the lugs on this tire are spaced together, closer than your stock tire. They're larger, you have more surface area, and just more predictability because of that. So when you're doing wheelies, the bike's gonna be very smooth, not gonna dart left to right like some of your stock tires do. It also hooks up really good in the dirt because these lugs are staggered. It won't let the dirt just slip right through. Now, if you're wanting to change your wheel size, these do come in a lot of different options. You can find those on our website. But if you're wanting to put a different size tire on your bike, you'll want to check and see what your wheel size is, or if you need to change wheels. Moving on to the next tire that's also great for wheelies is another Shinko tire. Instead of the 244, this is the 241. This is also a 19-inch diameter tire that will fit most of your stock wheels. So you'll notice the tread pattern on this tire is a trial style, meaning that the lugs or the treads on this are not staggered, but it has a lot of surface area, which will give you the predictability and the smoothness that you need when you're doing wheelies. So these tires are great for anyone doing wheelies who's riding a lot of pavement. The number one tire that we sell for people who commute on this bike is this tire. Before we move on to the next category, we just wanted to show you a side-by-side comparison of these three tires so you can see the differences. You can see here's your stock CST tire, your Shinko 241, and the Shinko 244. You can tell the difference in surface area, and when it's mounted on your wheel with the tube inside, it really opens up and is a much wider tire. Okay, let's move on to the next one. Okay, the next category of tire we're going to talk about are off-road or MX tires. These tires in front of me are both great options. They're made by Tusk. The only difference here really is the size. So this tire right here is a 70/119. It originally is a front tire for a dirt bike, but because there were not many options for dirt tires, a lot of people are running it both front and rear on these eMotos, and it works great. The lugs on it are very deep. It's gonna track well, help your front end to not wash out, and your back end to hook up when you're in soft terrain. So because these eMoto bikes became so popular, Tusk actually developed this for a rear tire. It's an 80/90/19, and as you can see, the lugs are just a little bit larger, and they actually give you more surface area and hook up better for a rear tire when you're doing a lot of off-road riding. Both of these tires you can find on our website. You can go through, select the size that fits the wheel set you want, but these that I'm showing you are both 19s and should fit right on your stock wheels for most of the eMoto bikes. This is one of the best rear tires you can get for off-road riding. This is the Tusk Recon Hybrid. The size is a 90/116, meaning it fits a 16-inch rear wheel. And this is one of the #1 upgrades we've done for people who are riding off-road in the dirt. That's why you'll see a lot of these new eMotos coming from the factory with a 16-inch rear tire. So as you can see, the lugs on this bike give you a lot more surface area. So you're gonna have the traction that you need when you're riding in soft dirt, off-road. The other thing you'll notice about these lugs is they're gummy, squishy. This is a soft compound that's gonna be great for these eMoto bikes because they're so light. That's what you want for your tire to grip to those surfaces and give you the confidence that you need. It's not gonna wash out on you. As you're coming into a corner in the dirt and accelerating through it, it won't allow the dirt to slip through because these lugs are staggered. That will also give you the traction that you want when riding off-road. Now that we've gone over the use purposes of these tires, let's go over the cost. So if you're okay with just the stock tire and you just want to replace it, the CST is going to cost you somewhere around $35. If you want to upgrade your tire to one that's going to help you do wheelies, that's going to be one of the Shinko tires. Each tire is about $60 depending on your size. Now if you want an off-road tire, this Tusk ground wire is going to cost you about $45. This Tusk Recon Hybrid, the 16-inch, which is your rear tire, is going to also cost you about $45. Now I've gone over prices of these tires. Head over to antbikes.com. You can pick out the size of tire for your bike, and we'll have all the information you need to get the right tire for you. We appreciate you guys watching. Make sure you like and subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one.